But yeah, first of all, welcome, guys. It's Tuesday morning. It is July 14th. I don't even know if I should date these. I'll be honest. Uh, I'm still trying to figure it out. Like the first 10 episodes aren't a huge deal. I don't know if I like to date them. I think I solely just want to number them and leave them at that. Uh, let's see. We say, hey, oh, I'm not saying that, which means it's raining pipe stems. Oh, that's an interesting term. That is actually an interesting term right there. Raining pipe stems. I like it though. I do. Let's see. Hey, the one thing I do want to, I'll play with this later. But hello, randomer. Nice to have you. Welcome everybody in, and we'll get started. We will get cracking. The uploads to YouTube will be edited, of course. I need to edit out probably a bunch of stuff. Guys, what's going on? Thanks, man. I just went to NASA's website and took the image of the day. I'm a space weenie anyway, so it makes sense, you know. So yeah, just to reiterate here. Yeah, yoink, yoink. I'll take that. Yeah, Grant Imahora, I can't believe, died at age 49, brain aneurysm. This was a dude doing really good things for the world, and he had a really kind heart. He was a great host and everything else, and sadly, we lost him. Feels bad. Feels bad. Dog weather. Oof. You know what? It's cat weather. Speaking of that, hold on. I'm going to open up the door so Dorian can watch the rain. Hold on 1 second, gentlemen. All that clover grass seed that I was showing you guys last week, I think it's growing pretty well. It is growing. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Excuse me. Open the door so Dorian can go and look at it. So every single morning I come down the steps, I open up the door, and he'll sit there all day. Like all day long, him and the birds in the front yard. He could watch those birds for days on end. For sure. Inside until it rains really hard, and then they're soaked. Dorian's an indoor cat, so he does not go outside. He just does not. He stays inside with me where he belongs, and I like that. I like that a lot. I think one thing that I'm going to try to do is hire a video editor for YouTube. Somebody that can come in and take these sessions, cut them up into, nice little 10, 15-minute little segments. And then I'm going to post the entire broadcast up onto YouTube after I edit it. And after that, so each day, what I'm hoping is that you sit there and you basically could watch the whole thing if you want, or you can just get the meat of it, like all this like chit chat and stuff like that they won't be in those clips, right? So if you want to see the casualness of the entire thing, you have a choice at least. And I figure if I do that, I'll have I could literally post like 4 to 5 videos per day. That seems like much. I have a different idea for it. I do have a different idea. We'll see. I could start a second channel just for like clips. But I don't know what I'm going to post on YouTube, right? I really want the YouTube to be more of the content that you can't necessarily get on Twitch. And what I mean by that, I mean, obviously you're going to get all my content on Twitch, right? But I'm saying like VODs on Twitch, they only last 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, it disappears. I can't, it doesn't save anything that I do. But on YouTube, it's forever. Well, or at least till the company can't, host it anymore. Cats need to go outside? No, they don't. He's got everything he needs right inside. Having original content is good if you're doing Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, well, a lot of my audience on YouTube won't necessarily come over and watch me on Twitch, right? And some don't even want an account on Twitch, right? I would say about, I don't know what the exact number is, but I would say at least 30% of YouTubers have a Twitch account. So maybe 30%, like, you know, the normal guys, right? I don't really know because I don't have thousands of people watching me every day. I have, you know, a few handfuls of people watching me each day. And it allows me to hit a different audience, but it also allows that content to just be there. And I was thinking about this morning. I do not want this podcast to be solely current events. Like, it's okay to talk about what's going on right now, but this is not green content. And what I mean by that is content that ages very well. So you should be able to watch this video next year and be like, yeah, this was good information, right? Maybe not all of it, because there will be some current events. This is the tricky part, is how do you not date yourself, right? Clips are very useful for that. I think it'll become more important when my daughter and I start doing the podcast together, right? I would either have to do interviews. Interviews are very green content. Like, I would love, guys, if we can figure out how to get your cam in here, I would do a full sesh just like this with me and you talking to each other and just let the audience watch. Like, I would do that. One of these could easily be that. And then I would take the whole thing and post it on YouTube. And you could do it you could do it on your side and then post it on your YouTube. It's a good idea. I think it's very possible. I just don't know how to configure it. That's all. But I would love to do that with streamers like you, you know, vice versa. We just have a conversation, no different than, you know, a good podcast. I personally won't watch these videos because I want to talk to you live, and I understand that. And not just watch you talk. No, I understand that, right? There's a huge thing about catching it live, right? But I'm on the other side of that spectrum. I won't watch your video for the same reason. However, for some people and some types of content, like last night, I watched a VOD last night. I totally missed Devin Nash live. And I watched his VOD. I watched it because he still puts out really great information. He talks a lot about current events, but he talks about the streaming industry. And that's something as a streamer that I have started actually enjoying, because I have to understand that, for me at least, because of the amount I stream, for the amount that I'm trying to do, I need more information. I need to know more about my industry. I need to understand Twitch and how it works. I need to know how audience migrate from different platforms, Instagram to YouTube, you know, all over the place. I need to understand how to master this craft. You can have like full stream, but I would post a 30-minute max segment of something about a topic. Yeah, if I was specifically on one topic, like if we went into, like, let's just say Grant, for example, right now. If we just went ham on Grant for like 10, 15 minutes, right? I covered his achievements. I share some pictures. Like, we give a little memorial. That itself is worthy of posting as a segment. I would never go longer than 30 minutes on one topic, right? Oh, guys, the turkeys are back. I got to put a cam out there. But this as a podcast itself, which has many segments, would be worth posting on YouTube in whole, in its entirety, with timestamps, obviously. But yeah, I mean, how you present content for people to consume is super important. And you really have to be deliberate about it. You need to think it through. You can't just carelessly just put shit on YouTube. You really got to think that through. Rip another Grant? Yeah, I know. So anyway, the whole point of this conversation is I'm going to hire an editor. I'm probably going to hire somebody from the Philippines that has rudimentary, cutting skills, that might be willing to grow with me, right? They can get better at cutting and editing. I can get better at creating content. Together we grow, and that would be pretty awesome. I've always wanted a production studio here in the U.S. and one in the Philippines before COVID, because I will live part-time in the Philippines eventually, I'm sure, at least a month or two a year, eventually, as I get like older. I don't know, maybe. I have no idea. It's so hard to project that far down the road, but it's not really that far. I don't know. The whole thing's a big idea, right? I love working with Filipinos. My family is Filipino, so I kind of have a connection to them, and I have a connection to the U.S. I think the audience you're trying to reach is not the audience you have right now. It's not wrong, but it makes it like a reset. This is true. Well, guys, hold on. Before you have a lot of them balloon kids, you're right. You're absolutely right. But that's what the second half of this is. The second half, I want to create two very different products, right? A lot of you I met through balloons, and the fact that you're even here is pretty amazing. I expect none of you guys to be interested in, if you found me in balloons and you only loved me when I play balloons, I would understand that. Now, for the record, we will play balloons after this, though. Today's a balloons day. Tomorrow will be a worms day. But you're right. This is a reset. I am starting from the ground up on this type of content to reach a very different audience. One that relates to me. One that wants to read my content. Man, I got the coughs today. But yeah, I mean, balloons, was what got me here. It got me the kickstart. Now, can I take that foundation and can I take it up a notch while still doing both? Sometimes I rewatch stream VODs because I reflect over how great the stream was. That's true too. Like if I have just an amazing time, an amazing day, I'll go back and I'll watch certain parts of it just to kind of see, like, did I handle something right? Did something come across well, and all that. You have a lot of balloon kids, same though. Yeah, I mean, you're there too, right? And as a content creator, I don't just want to pop balloons for the rest of my life. Balloons is nice, but as an existence, it's kind of shallow. And I mean, for all intents and purposes, I still love it, but there's other things I want to discuss. I have opinions. Like I want to have conversations. It's kind of like being a single dad with no friends, right? You have all these kids climbing over you all day. They're 3, they're 4 years old, and you're just yearning to have an adult conversation. It's similar to that. I'm not calling them kids. I just mean it's the same type of thing, though. And I'm just looking to have a broader conversation, something that's a little bit deeper. I would like to leave the stream saying, damn, I learned something today. That would be pretty good, right? Man, that cough is real. I hope I don't have the coronas. That would be awful. Someone on Reddit said you play BTD. I thought game needed at least some brain cells. Couldn't have come up with a worse insult. Damn, that feels bad. Oh, speaking of that, hey, on Reddit, hold on, let me show you guys this. I got to 3D print something off of Reddit. I meant to show you guys this yesterday, but I totally forgot. Here they are. Guys, I want to print the oof rocks. Have you guys seen this? Oh my god. These guys are going to find their way through my 3D printer, and they're going to be on my desk. I love here on the right, this is oof size large. I saw these. I woke up yesterday morning and I looked at my like top messages from Reddit, and I saw this and I laughed my ass out of bed. It was really good. It was super good. I definitely dropped a little after stopping with BTs, but I've created more loyal audience. I think variety is just a smarter thing, right? Like, I never sought to be a permanent balloons player. I really like balloons, and I've definitely seen a drop. I mean, you can go. Do I have it up here? I'll even show you. I mean, I don't want to go too far into it, but I found this the other day through Devin Nash. You can check yours out too, guys. It's called twitchmetrics.net. Devin Nash was using it, and I was like, "What? Do I have something?" So so this is okay. I'm the number 12 most watched. Oh, the other day I was number 10, but I haven't been playing it lately. Number 12 most watched balloons player. Number 10 most English balloons player. Wow. See, there's a lot of other players. Well, technically, there's number 9. There's nine other players that are more looked at than me. I look at this 90-day growth. It's all on the positive incline, but you can kind of see where I like. This was probably the last day that I played balloons, like full time, like 5 days a week, hardcore balloons, and you can easily see that my average viewer count was actually pretty high. And then this is kind of when I forced it into variety. You know, I lost a few. I mean, these numbers are pretty low, and I'm not worried about this. This is not why I stream. I mean, it kind of, it always hurts the soul at first until you reconcile with it, and you're like, that's okay because my views and my followers are still increasing. And I thought this was kind of neat. So this is your heat map, right, of when you stream. So this is midnight on the left side to midnight on the for the 24 hours. And then this is Sunday through Saturday. So I am most likely to stream dead center. Look at that grouping. Dude, I'm like a marksman streamer right here. I can't believe I'm doing this live on stream. Sorry, I'm not trying to boast or anything. I just thought this was a neat tool and something that I could share with guys. Hey, and Jack, there's a great balloon streamer I watch. He's called Yeti Hunters, and he's really kind of and funny. We need more of those here. I might have to check them out. Thank you for letting me know. Also, a mature people. Yes, this is true too. Actually, looking good. Yeah, I think overall I'm consistent, and that's the interesting part. Look, right here, Saturday, May 9th. This was my birthday. This was like my first just chatting session. When it updates, when we get into here, when it finally moves over, there's gonna be a lot of red bars over here, and all the purples are the balloons. So I'm still primarily a balloons player, and yeah, I'm still primarily a balloons player. And then you can go and get tons of stream logs and stuff like that. Anyway, this is really cool. It'll show you basically how I've been doing. And I feel very good with my numbers. I mean, this isn't about that. I just want to show you the tool more so than anything. But I'm pretty proud of my accomplishments. I am. I think this is pretty impressive. As a 42-year-old man sitting on Twitch, basically playing a kid's mobile game. Oh shit, it's a link. I gotta fix the link thing. I keep saying that. Can you DM me on Discord? Is that too hard? Sorry, man. I haven't been on Reddit for 15 hours straight. Am I a sinner now, and Jack? Well, I mean, 5 Hail Marys and 2 fathers would absolve you from that sin, and then maybe reconsider in the future. Check out Jackbox stats. I don't know if I can. Can I dial in? It's really hard. But I mean, speaking of that, this right here is why we can't Jackbox party. This right here, the average viewers are 10. That's if I'm lucky. That's on a really good day. I'm not trying to be a princess about it. I'm just saying that that's a tough game. Will that work, Gary? No. No, it's a double like URL block, and I got to figure out where it's blocked twice because permit is supposed to allow you to work, and I don't know what it is, so I have to go through all the settings and I have to figure out why won't that work. And I wonder if it's because I have it blocked on my Twitch, and I have it blocked on Stream Elements. I'm not positive. I really need to fix that though, so I'm sorry. No, no, I know it's not a kid's game. I mean, I get it. Like, again, I'm playing it. Like, I know it's not a kid's game. But what I'm saying is, if you showed it to the average person that's never really played it, and their first thing's gonna be like, "Oh, it's a kid's game." I know it's not. It takes real strategy. Like, I think Balloons is actually a very challenging game. It's pretty cool. Now, this is what I want to do this for. I want to have a conversation with you guys in the morning, literally drink tea, talk about some shit, find some really good segments that I can share with the world on YouTube in the future, and just kind of enjoy my first like 2 hours of being awake. Then we can turn up the heat, turn on some balloons, and get at this. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be pretty cool. But no, a lot of these games are hard. I mean, Polybridge looks like a kid's game until you realize you better know your geometry. I've sent the site. I know. Okay, in your DM. Thank you. Let me pull that up real quick. Thank you, good sir. I appreciate it. I know it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, let's see. Twitch tracker. Very nice. Let's take a look at this. Oh, you even pulled up my account directly. Holy crap. So, okay, there you go. All right, so look, this goes back to show you May 19th. Was May 19th my first day? I keep saying 18, but wait. More. Oh, no, no, no. More unjacked stats, including more un. Okay, so it's on. Oh, it's only going back to May 19th. Okay, because I was gonna say like I thought I've streamed. I started streaming in. Wow, this is like. Hold on here. This is kind of like some next level. What's red? Oh, this is cumulative. So this is grand total of hours streamed is the red. The blue is the followers. So you can see this is where I really stopped playing balloons 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. Because I went hard. These like first 4 months, I was doing 5 days a week, 5 hours a day. I could go back to that. I mean, it wouldn't kill me to do it, but um, I kind of like being a variety streamer. I don't want to be holed into like one type of thing. This is actually it's a lot to digest. Thank you, man. I appreciate you sharing this. I want to digest it all on stream. I didn't make this stream just so I could talk about me. I promise. I promise. Let's see what I miss. Trying to get round one hundo. Oh, dude, not worth it at all. No, I would 1 out of 10. I would not recommend. Oh yeah, you still haven't played it? Oh, Polybridge? No, I just got it. I did play it the other night because I wanted to kind of figure out how it worked, so I can work it into my schedule. I like this. No, this graph is way more detailed, and you can also see this is where I went down to 4 hours a day, and I started. Yeah, I mean you could see when I was going really hard, and like I said, I could do that, but it's man, it's a lot. All I can say is if you don't think that this is difficult, I want you to turn on a mic and a camera, set your own balloon game up. I want you to duplicate what I did. And I want you to go for 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, live with an audience, no dead air. That's the trick right there, that last part. No dead air. Making people laugh, having a good time, and making it interesting to watch. That is the hard part of what I do. Not so much turning on the camera and just being here. It's the talking part. Oh yeah, you still haven't played it, like this game, or the crap more. Hey, I'm Jack. Do you think €100 for accessories is real? Wait, well, what kind of accessories? Are we talking about? Are we talking about a computer? If I get speakers for free? Well, let me see. All right, let me know. Let me know. I got made super mod around April. Coincidence? I think not. Everything went downhill after I. No, dude. It was like right in the middle. It was in the middle of good stuff. I'm 15 years old in high school, so that ain't gonna be possible for me. Oh no. I know. My youngest son is also 15, and he's a sophomore in high school now. But I'm just saying, anybody that would doubt the amount of effort that it takes to stream, a YouTube video is cool because I just turn on my music, I listen to a little NWA, kind of get a groove going. I cut up my video real quick and I put it up. That's it. But Twitch, I physically have to be here. I have to be live. I have to read all these messages. I have to engage with some conversation. Even when nobody's here, I gotta just talk. Dude, this is kind of crazy. I just want to note this. Look at this. Look how slow my growth was for PoE. This is all PoE, by the way. This entire line is Path of Exile. Right? I took all of this time off to learn how to stream. This right here was my training camp. I was watching Cute Dog. I was watching Mathel. I was watching probably 4 to 8 hours of stream per day. And I was flipping between channels. I was trying to figure out like, okay, what are they doing? I don't know what I'm doing. So after no growth whatsoever, I decided to take a 6-month hiatus. So really it was I don't know, somewhere between here all the way to here. It was November. I said, you know what? And you can see, I did somewhere right here. I did 3 hours of stream. It didn't feel good. I came back to it, and then it was right. Hold on. Where did it? Let me see. And then you can see this is the uptake. This is the first day. This is the day I do balloons. This is the day that I do balloons. I got burnt out the day or the Friday before this, I think it was. All I wanted to do was quit. I didn't want to stream anymore. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go play something that I like to play. And I bought balloons on sale over the weekend for Steam. And I fired up the stream. And I got 20 followers on my first day. First day playing balloons. I'm just sharing this because this was like the moment my soul smiled. This was the moment I knew what I was doing was wrong. Yeah, it was this day, February 3rd, 2020 was the day that Unjacked was born. Right there. That was it. There's the story. Sorry. Mouse, keyboard, microphone. Dude, you could get a lot with 100 and what was that? 150 euros, 100 euros. Dude, you could get all of that with that. Trust me, it wouldn't even cost me $100 to get all that. If I was like really penny pinching. Hey, if you want to send me any links on like Discord or whatever, and show me anything that you have questions on, like, hey, is this a good purchase or not? Let me know. Make sure that you purchase high-speed HDMI cables. Even if you have to pay $1 or two more, or euro or two more. And the reason why is you'll future-proof yourself. For a measly couple dollars, you won't have to replace HDMI cables for like 20 years. So just make sure you do that. That's something I learned in the last few weeks. Going to be changing my name to Daniel the Kitty because it's less confusing for people to pronounce. That's true. I think, listen, if anybody here is going to stream, I don't mean to make this like a stream doc, stream or anything like that. I'm just going to share some personal stuff. Like these are personal achievements that I don't get to tell anybody. So it just is what it is, right? Kate, nice. I like that. Amazon Basics for it. Yeah, just make sure they. I think those are the ones I bought. But yeah, if you're going to stream, just know it's not an easy road. I guess that's the whole point. But I think it's one. I think by the end of the year, as long as I go really hard on YouTube, I think by the end of the year I see substantial growth. I think especially in this format because just chatting can get up into the thousands of viewers easily, where balloons really can't during my stream time. If I want to grow, the only way that I can grow like even more than what I am right now is changing the time zone that I stream in. If I did balloons in the evening, I bet you that would do substantially better. For like $7, you get 2 good cables, dude. That's a slam dunk. That's no brainer. Purchase that. I got the 3-pack. I got the 3-pack for my capture card and my monitors because I'm trying to push 4K. So that's why. Except when you're Ninja and you start out with Fortnite, then it's easy. Ninja was at the right place, right time. You know, I mean, he's not the type of streamer I want to watch, but there are plenty of people out there that want to watch him because he's the best at what he does. Like, for example, if I was the best at balloons, I knew every strat, I could do any challenge, I knew every single thing about the game inside and out. Like, I knew, like, development history. Like, if I was just the guy, I wouldn't have to say shit during my stream. I could sit here and not say a word. And I bet you thousands of people would watch me because I would be the best. And that's the thing. You're either the best or you're entertaining. And Ninja is one of the best. Shroud is one of the best. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I mean, until you have a community, right? People that know your personality. People are like, yeah, I could actually hang out with Unjacked today. It would feel great. Oh, that's the other thing. That's what I was going to say. If you want to be a streamer, have a game or have a name that is unique and just rolls off the tongue. Just rolls off the tongue. I changed my name. I believe it was in November. I went to Unjacked. I did that because it was easier. It was one word, no numbers, no letters. Well, obviously letters, but like no crazy like symbols and stuff like that. It's just Unjacked. And then I did that because unjacked.com was available. So like guys or Daniel, if you guys are going to be a streamer or a content creator, right? And you want to change your name, make it as short as possible, right? Make it memorable and make sure the .com of it is available. That way you can build your own website, right? Your own like fan portal. That's what unjacked.com is going to become, a fan portal basically. So, you know, that's my advice. Don't fuck around with your name. Get something that's solid and people remember. Something that you can build a brand on, if that's what you want to do. Unjacked is more like a brand to me. Yeah, no letters. Oops. Sorry. That was a 7-head move right there. Hold on. I got to catch up here. Guy says, recently I've been thinking you should play a lot of new variety games to get recommended to people more. Dude, I have so many games that I need to roll out. Like, I have a lot of games. I don't know where I perform better. Like, I feel like my personality performs better in just chatting, but I have yet to see that translate. We've been doing a lot of just chattings lately, and the numbers for me aren't there yet. but that's also because I don't have that big of an audience. Most of my audience, like 99% of my audience, just wants to see me play balloons. That's it. Maybe I should have just spent the first year just doing nothing but playing balloons, grab like 5,000 followers, and then move. Maybe that was the right move. I don't really know. I just want to do something that's important to me. I don't really care about the numbers that much. I'm going to do this regardless. And if only you guys show up, I'm good. I'm good. Because honestly, you guys right here are some of my favorite people to talk with. You can include Tyler in that, of course, Mashi. There's West Virginia. You can include him. There's probably like somewhere between 30 and 50 of you guys that I actually really like. So, I don't care. If you guys show up, I'll consider this our morning meeting. How about that? Morning meeting with Unjacked. All right, guys, I want to talk about the work day ahead. Gary, I need you to be a little safer. Wear your goddamn hard hat. And guys, you're doing great. I'll see you guys out on the job. Let's go. Like that's what this feels like to me. Let's see, Ninja and PewDiePie are similar in that their timing was phenomenal. Dude, they couldn't have done it any better. I mean, you want to talk about just being handed a lottery ticket? That's exactly what happened for those dudes. It's nuts, man. Those guys are so lucky that they got to where they are. Most people will never ever understand what it's like to be at their level, for sure. Oh man, I would feel unneeded after that, dude. You don't have to feel unneeded. You're always needed. You're always needed. No letters. What do you say? Oh, I hate Guys TV, but I don't know what to change it to. Dude, it would be hard, right? But it should be something that he relates to. When I thought of unjacked, I meant like unplugged, like in the Matrix. Like, hey, unjack him, right? But normal people say unplug. But because I'm an electronics technician, I also say jack, right? So there's a headphone jack, right? You unplug it from the jack. And so anyway, that's what it's supposed to mean, not like, beating it. Is Daniel a good streamer? Name you feel? Daniel the Kitty, yeah. I mean, it's probably a little bit longer, but I think it identifies you. And I think that's what makes it important. And you could probably easily pick up danielthekitty.com if this was something that you thought you wanted to take serious, right? But, it only costs like $10, $12 a year to reserve a domain name. To not reserve a domain name just seems kind of silly for that amount of money. Even if you never pursue it. I own 39 domains. 9 of them or 10 of them are live. That's it. The other 29, I just pay just to hold them in case one day I ever want to use them. Why you always forget me? I don't, dude. I'm still reading. I'm a slow reader. The videos on my channel are so short; they're almost 100% viewer loyalty. Yeah, well, you got to remember, you got to aim for 10 minutes. 10 minutes for a video on YouTube for them to rank it, And then we make a rip-off of The Office called Unjacked Space. Dude, I think that right there would probably get you banned in most countries right there. If you call it Unjacked Space, people will be slipping in there thinking it's completely a different thing altogether. Actually, I have 40% of my views are YouTube and non-subs. I just think that YouTube is where you need to be if you're a streamer. You need both of them. And I'm going to create an audience on both. Like on this metric right here, when you get into the first day of when I actually started taking streaming serious and I switched to balloons, like this is how it's going to be for YouTube. I'm going to just bam right on in. I don't want to wear my hard hat. It throws across the room, hard knocks over a broom, hits a clipboard, then sends a clipboard flying across the room and hits Jerry in the head. Dude, that would be the worst scenario right there. Poor Jerry. And he probably never saw it coming. Dude, I used to hate wearing a hard hat. That's what I blame my balding on. Having to wear a hard hat and a hat for 20 years for my job. Every time somebody says like, "Dude, you're losing your hair," it's like, "Yeah, this fucking hat." Come on, Vinny. Do I gotta wear this fucking thing all day long? All right, I'm just having a good time. 10 minutes, that's kind of long. But if I upload balloons tutorials, yeah, but what I'm saying is you will have anything. Let me see. I hate to just tell you something and not validate it. YouTube 10-minute mark. Let's see what comes up for that. Everything you need to know. YouTube's... oh, man. Damn it. I got you baited. Fuck. Yeah, what the heck is this 10-minute trick? Oh, damn it. No, this guy says why you should stop making 10-minute YouTube videos. I hate Core too. Why is every YouTube... so it had to do with monetization. Let's see what it says. What happened? It became a fully fledged content platform. This guy, his comment sucks. 10 minutes get paid much more, so a lot of YouTube went for the 10-minute mark. And maybe they've changed that. I don't even know. Does anybody know? Anybody in the audience? That was colorful. Sorry. Sometimes I don't know my own strength. If I upload balloons tutorial, might be able to pull it off. My inspiration is Josh, pretty much, but I'm not as skilled as my well, I'm not skilled at all, and I don't have a balloons god. I gotta find one. I have to like maybe guys could be my balloons god. Can I rent you for that? Wow. Did you know that if a video is over 8 minutes, it automatically gets mid rolls? Oh, I didn't know that change. I did not know that change. Like, listen, I don't like YouTube as a platform. I just don't. Sorry, I do what? No, I meant, oh shit, what did I just say? I don't remember. Hold on, I gotta put my socks on. My feet are cold, and I need a crisscross applesauce. But anyway, the point is though. Oh no, I said, do you? I'm sorry. Do you? Fuck. Do you do 10-minute videos? Sorry. That's what I was trying to say. Hey, King Puppy, what kind of tea did you get? Are you back yet? Audio sounds better than last time. Dude, I've really been trying to put my my audio first. Like, I've spent, like, you know, right here I got the Wave 3. I think it's an excellent mic. I've got my filters dialed in. I've been trying to get the sound treatment in the room going. Like, one thing that I think a couple months ago, I thought to myself, all right, another little personal inflection, all right. I just felt like just taking a little bit of time and saying, okay, well, what can I do to make you guys want to watch me? And I think upgrading the camera was one, so I bought a new camera for it. And then I thought, well, if I'm going to do the video, wouldn't the audio be just as important? And right about then, Elgato started putting out the Wave 1 and Wave 3. I bought one of each, and that helped. I upgraded my computer, and so the stuttering went away. Like, I'm not going to tell you guys how much I've spent this year, but I have put a lot of, I've put a lot of effort into what you see. So thank you for noticing. I appreciate that. Let's see. Now I'll just check the first 3 seconds. I'll just check the first 3 seconds. Hey, dude, if you send me a link on Discord, I will check it out. Hey, next time, please put the audio lower. I could barely hear your voice. I'm sorry. It was intended to be that. I shouldn't have talked. That was my own fault. I didn't actually mean to talk. I couldn't help myself. But thank you for at least letting me know. I sent the link, by the way. I'm asking for you to check out the first 3 seconds. All right, and keep in mind, if you Rickroll, I'll never open up another link to you from you, just in case. She burnt some calories today. Tyler Cassidy. All right, let me see.
about to burn some calories on my dick.
Okay, there it is. All right. All I'm asking for you to check out, let's see, first 3 seconds, done. Did that, very nice. The guy clearly plays some good piano. Guy's mic and camera were awful when he started out. I think every streamer starts out somewhere, right? I think even my audio was pretty bad. It was supposed to be fun. I'm sorry, man. Dick jokes are just, they're low hanging fruit. And if you want to make me laugh, you got to bring some game. Like if you want to tickle me pink, like you just saw me laugh at Kevin James. That was some deep funny, right? Dude, I can give you dick jokes all day long. Like I'm sure if I listen to it, but that's not what this stream is about. That's not what we're doing. So I know there's a lot of funny videos. Like I said, I just want to share that one, but thank you for sharing that. I'm actually going to watch it after. I don't want to do it during the stream though. I was supposed to, yeah, I'm sure it's funny and I'm sure I'm going to laugh later. I just don't want to do that on stream. Now your equipment was quite a bit better than his. It didn't sound like, all right, that's true. But the reason why that was is because I owned a podcast network. So I actually I started podcasting around 2012 was the first time I really rolled out the podcast. And so I already had this kind of equipment, right? This is a Zoom H1N and it actually records sound. So you can put this in the middle of a table and it'll record all sides of it. It's actually a really good mic. I used this for a while because my other mic, my mixing board had died. That was why. But I actually have real condenser mics. I have a lot of equipment from when I was podcasting. And that was my only saving grace. But a lot of it's a little bit older. So, it just is what it is. I did have, plus I'm older, right? Guys is 19 years old. He's still launching himself into the world. When I was 19, I didn't have shit. I'm 18, sorry. See, that's even better. He's 18. Sorry, it was AFK. Dude, you don't have to be sorry for that. But, so he's 18. When I was 18, dude, I barely had a pot to piss in. I had just joined the military. And I owned a duffel bag full of jeans and shirts and some underwear. So the fact that he even has anything, I applaud him for that. I definitely applaud him for that. But now, I've had my career. I have investments. I own my own house, my cars. So it's a different playing field. I mean, I still have tons of respect. Coming out at 18 years old, thinking the way he does. Dude, the only thing I was thinking about when I was 18 was banging chicks and getting drunk. That was it. I was a madman when I was 18. I mean, if somebody said, dude, you want your own TV show? I'd be like, fuck yeah, because that would mean I get more chicks. See, there's your dick jokes. There you go. Low-hanging fruit. Old mics aren't necessarily bad, though. No, usually, if you bought a decent quality mic, even in 1980, it should still sound pretty decent today, as long as it wasn't left out in the sun or something, right? There's a few sensitive parts to microphones, but as long as you've taken care of it, you boxed it and everything, it should be fine. Mics, listen, you do get to a point where there's limited return. I would say this Wave 3 is the nicest mic I own, and I own 20 condenser mics. Those things are really nice too, but this Wave 3 it's just different, man. It's different. I don't own anything like it. Just its capabilities, it's pretty crazy. Let me see. The sun's out now. No more rain today for us, I guess. My setup was crappy, but the content... See, that's the thing. If you bring the entertainment, if you can make a real connection with your audience, and you could do it over and over and over again, most people will forgive lower quality audio. The only reason why I upgraded is because I could. I had the capability of upgrading. I could still... Today, I could plug this right back in. I can plug in my GoPro, just like I was using, and I could go back to that, and I bet you nobody would complain. I bet you people would notice. They'd be like, "Yeah, I see that you regressed a little bit in your tea time. Did you plan on fixing that?" Nah, man. I'm actually trying to find something a little bit older. But I like, listen, this is how serious I'm taking this. Man, this whole podcast gonna be about me. I'm taking this so serious that yesterday I added it onto my Facebook profile for my friends and family. I put my work as Twitch. But this doesn't feel like a job to me. And it shouldn't. If you're streaming, this should not feel like a job to you either. Like, you do this kind of work because it's enjoyable. I just happen to want to tell people about it. Like, yeah, this is what I do, and it's a blast. Dude, all I see in the camera is how shiny my cheeks are right here. Damn it, do I need to go put powder on my face? Boys, do I need to go powder my nose? Like, quite literally? Hey, let me see what it looks like if I turn off the lights. Hold on. Maybe the lights are too... So, like the... Nah, it doesn't really help. It just creates more shadows. Okay. I have two giant windows facing south in my streaming room, and they bring in like just piles of natural lighting. Hold on, what's that? I like to think of mics of reverse speakers and solar panels like reverse LEDs. That's pretty much what they are. That is pretty much what they are, believe it or not. Well, an LED is just a diode. And that's what they're all, really, just diodes, man. Nah, just pound it. Dude, that's all I gotta do. Just pound it. Let's go. Yo, we haven't even, like, talked about anything, like, really deep. But we've been going for... How long have we been streaming? About an hour? I want to go freshen up my glass of tea. I also would like to go smoke a little bit of pot, if you guys don't mind. Dude, I wonder if I'm going to be able to say that if I get... Like, if I were to get to, like, big streamer territory... Not big streamer, but, like, mid-size, right? Like, let's say I had, like, 5,000 people watching me. Could I just be so open about my marijuana use? Should I hide? I don't know. Doesn't bother me. It's better than being on opiates, you know what I mean? I was on opiates for 3 years. And I can tell you, you do not want that. You forget who you are when you use opiates long term. Nobody was there to stop me. I had a couple doctors like, yeah, you probably shouldn't be on these too much, you know? And I was able to kick them. Just because I switched over. There's a life simulator game called BitLife. In elementary school, my character right hooked a 5-year-old boy and he died. Jesus Christ, dude. Did they simulate arresting you and you spending your rest of your life in prison too? Jesus. And it gets real quick, you know. We now have a fresh glass of tea for the second hour. And we should be pretty good. Let's see. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? Let's see. It's Peter here. IT Peter here. It Peter here. Enjoy that tea, King. Hey, welcome to the stream, dude. Never forget you winding up your desk and it sounded like a tractor driving over my ears. Holy crap. That was not... I'm a funny guy. Hey, that's the good stuff right there. Oh man! So today we're gonna play balloons on the next stream. So after we're done with this hour, or I don't know, whenever we finish, I guess I'll bring down the stream. I'll have a little bit of lunch. I'll come back about 30 minutes later. That should give me enough time to like stretch my legs, kind of get ready for balloons, and we'll play balloons. Tomorrow will be worms. That's the other thing is I'm gonna hire somebody to manage my my calendar. Because if you come over here to and I gotta redo the whole look. So much to do. Today's boring for me. Let's see if tomorrow is better. Do you mean for this stream, sir? Am I not entertaining you? Is that what you mean? Are you trying to hurt my feelings, sir? All right. So anyway, we have 4 days of worms each day. So I got to redo this entire thing. For those that didn't see earlier, I did add the unban me thing. So some people get banned for being a-holes. Some may accidentally get banned. You'll be able to come to Unjacked and submit a form if you have been banned. No, your day is boring. Okay. Well, thank you, man. I'm glad it's not me. Dude, listen. Some days it's okay to be bored. Not every day has to be a roller coaster, does it? Man, there are, at least when you get older, man, you're going to want those boring days. Like, they don't have to happen very often, but sometimes you just, man, some days I just want to chill. You need to start banning a lot of people if you want to see some appeals. Oh, actually, I have been banning people. I would say in the last 2 months, I've banned, a lot of them are bots. I've probably banned maybe 3 or 4 people. But as the streams get bigger, it will happen. So I just wanted to have it in place. I don't want to ban people. That feels gross. But at the same time, I also realize that there are some not nice people out there. I hope we get to ride the roller coaster this year, though. You won't. Not unless you go to Disney World. If you go to Disney World, they are open, dude. I don't even think masks are mandatory, by the way. I don't think you need a mask to go to Disney World. You just go there, dude, and you can hit the roller coaster anytime you want. What's most frequent reason for banning peeps? Just being an asshole. If you come in here and the first thing you either do is drop a link or you call me names or something, obviously you're looking for attention. I'm not going to give you that. I just silently go over and I ban you. That's it. I don't even have a conversation most of the time. I just ban and I pretend you didn't even exist. I don't get hurt by trolls. I've been yelled at by drill instructors. What's a troll going to tell me that I haven't heard before? I've heard the worst of the worst. You know what I mean? Hey, do you do a lot of banning, guys? Just a question there. Man, this is why we need to have a nice little chat here that we can stick up on YouTube or our channels and just talk. There's so many questions I have for you. I would love to do that with Aiko to Draco. That would be a fun one. I'd love to have morning, tea with Unjacked and just have a 3 or 4 hour talk with a streamer, a small streamer, kind of give them a spotlight a little bit. Also talk about whatever I want. I think that would be a lot of fun. I just don't know enough people to be able to do that with. That's the only problem. The only streamers I really talk to is guys and Aiko to Draco. That's it. I know there's other ones that I pop in, but I don't have a relationship like I do with these guys. What I mean by that is obviously sexual. Let me see. Shut up, unwhore. Dude, I don't want to. I'm telling mom. The theme parks here have a rule that you need to sign up in the app. Let's see. Oh, you can ride. Oh, so that way. Oh, that's weird, man. That is weird. But I think that's actually better. Oh man, I wish maybe that'll be a positive that comes out of this. Dude, I used to have we had a 1-year membership as a family to Six Flags, New England. And dude, if you couldn't go on most days because it was so full. If you wanted to actually ride rides, you need to go during the rainstorm. That's on a Monday, right? When everybody's in school, you have to go on a Monday in the middle of a thunderstorm, and you might have a 5-minute wait to get on a roller coaster. Never have banned anyone in my chat. Jesus, dude. You must have are you holding a sermon over there? Do you got a bunch of goody two-shoes in your chat? Dude, how do I attract all the guys that are mean to me? They call me bald. Oh, it's the worst. How can they say I don't have any hair? Hey, I got eyebrows just like a normal guy right here. Yet they still come in here and they taunt me. I will not minoxidil. I will not, sir. maybe a bot or two. Dude, I banned the shit out of some bots. Shower time, he's not really streaming, man. He streamed like 3 days. Like, I feel bad for him because I even I donated his logo and all his stuff, and I just feel bad because he's not using it. I mean, he's got other shit going on. I'd rather him focus on university, but I would like to see him, take it somewhere. He's got notoriety. I think he might have what it takes. I've seen his stream a couple times. I felt like it was worth my time, to help him. I feel bad for shower time. I mean, he comes in here from time to time. I'd love to see him get it, get after it. Dude, if I had, all right, serious note about streaming, right? If you have a core group of streamers, I don't know how many that is, how many you can handle, right? Maybe I can handle 3 streamer friends. That's it, right? But if you have a group of 10, dude, you guys should be working the shit out of each other, helping each other with logos and backgrounds and getting your sound checks going, hosting each other. Dude, that's what most comedy groups do. I said this before. Joe Rogan, yeah, Unbald, that's the one I should get. Joe Rogan has his core audience. Andrew Santino, Joey Diaz, Tom Papa, all of them, right? All they do is take turns on each other's podcasts. They pump each other up. They tweet each other, right? They do all this stuff together. It's a team. They're not paying each other. It's a hey, I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine, and we talk, we engage, we do this together. Dude, if you had a team of 10, if I had a team of 10, a dedicated 10, I don't see how you're not a medium streamer in a year. Seriously, in a year. If I could for real recruit a team. Oh shit, I feel like there's a brainstorm happening right now live. Oh god, this is embarrassing. This is exactly how my days go. So I sit here by myself talking, playing a game or something like that, and I start talking my way through and I start giving somebody else advice, and then slowly it morphs into wait a minute. This is what I should be doing. And oh my God, you guys are seeing this live. This is how a brainstorm happens. All right. If I recruited 5 to 10 streamers that I liked, that I thought had what it took to make it, I would essentially build a streaming network. No money needed to exchange or anything like that. I don't need anybody's profits. Nobody needs mine. But when you help a group of people up instead of just yourself, you tend to get a lot more scaffolding. You tend to get the support that you need, right? So let's say Guys was feeling down one day, right? He's feeling sad. He was crying. Maybe he peed himself a little bit. He's really down on himself saying, oh, I'm the worst streamer ever, right? And then somebody comes in and no, you're not, man. Come over here. You give him a deep hug. Maybe you move your hands down a little bit lower. And let him know that you love him, And then you tell him, you get back in there, Tiger. I want you to go give me the best stream you can. And then you build him back up. And then boom. 10,000 people watching Guys, cheering from the sidelines. Daydreaming. Wishing he might look like David Hasselhoff a little bit more. God damn, that's a great Tuesday. Sorry, guys, I got lost in the moment. Oh, a lot of measures that are taken. I would be better without Corona too. Dude, I think we all would, to be fair. Wait, someone got freaking botted by Be Right Back? Oh, yes, he was gone for that. I'm so glad. 5 streamers, but they don't need a lot of help. They don't need a lot of help. I don't need a lot of help. It's that support network. It's the brainstorming. It's the guys, I'm not sure what I'm doing anymore. It's the little things in life, man. I don't need somebody to tell me how to be entertaining. I don't really need somebody, but it'd be nice to have 10 people I can put on my auto host list. It'd be nice to have that, in reverse as well. It'd be nice to have 10 points of finding your audience, right? Because if I had that network, I would tell people like, hey, you should check out these streamers too, right? And if they were doing that and including me, I would have 10 more opportunities to grow. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? Dude, it's the law of numbers, man. They just grow. They just grow, dude. It's like, I don't know. It's nice though. Go get him, Tiger, dude. I always do, man. I always do. That shit's hot. Just so you know, like not like the Paris Hilton. That shit's hot, but like that is hot. Like damn, I almost felt it in my thumb. So close, but I did not. Should I stream PoE or Bloons? Bloons. You will have the same exact problem I had in PoE. The only people that get people to watch them in PoE are people that already have either a huge YouTube presence or you've already like I feel like it's stupid to stream PoE. I mean, I don't know, maybe you would be better than me. I don't know. All I can say is I showed you the graph. I literally showed you the graph. All right, hold on. This one. This was all PoE. This is all Bloons. Oh, except this. All of June, all of these, this is PoE. These right here. Or at least some of it is. Yeah. When the new league started. Oh, wait. No. This was the league? This was the league start. So this is PoE down here. And this is after I built a community. So this is mostly PoE. So if you had to ask me, I would say obviously you should go PoE. Not PoE, sorry. Bloons just has it's inherently different. PoE, obviously. I mean, that's a joke. Hey, but just in case, man, I'm just making a point. Be careful of what you play. Sometimes it's not worth it. Once in a while, it's not. I don't know. I don't know what game. Listen, the truth is, I have no idea what game will get you more viewers. I have all these games, and honestly, I don't really know what to play. Some of the games I like to play, no one is playing them on Twitch. Like Worms, nobody's playing Worms WMD on Twitch. That was like 3 years ago. It's still one of the best freaking games for turn-based. Have you guys seen Civ 6? I've been playing Civ 6. Civ 6 is really, really good. I find myself obnoxious. That's why I won't stream to Till a Deeper Voice. Have you guys ever watched the channel MKDH or MKBM? Jesus, I can't say it. MKB Marcus Brownlee HD. Jesus, I can't even get that out. Anyway, he streamed from when he was like 13. Like you could go back and see his first videos, and it was him with a squeaky voice doing tech reviews. And if you look at his channel now with, I don't know how many millions he's got like at least 10 million people watching him, I'm sure. And, he's grown into a man. There's nothing wrong with that. And listen, I'll be honest. Sometimes it's better to take somebody on a journey with you than just showing them the end result. Like, I know that this year is going to be full of cringe, like full of cringy videos. But if I'm still around streaming 5 years from now, it'll be a much different animal. You'll look at these videos here and be like, ew, why do you even turn it on? 11 million, I think. That's super impressive. I mean, he's doing amazing things too. I'd love to pick his brain. There's a lot of people I would love to interview. I think it would be amazing. Because when you guys see how I podcast with somebody else and we're having just a natural conversation, it's a lot like this, but face to face, and you're getting like instant feedback from that other person, and it's just a very different thing. So once I buy the Roland, my podcast piece, did I show everybody that yesterday, by the way? This is what I need to buy right here. Once I have this, which I'm gonna set a goal on the stream. Once I save enough for this guy right here, and it's in stock. This one says mid-August. I'm gonna purchase this, and then we are going to podcast in the evening, and that will be uploaded in its entirety onto YouTube. Like Tea with Unjacked, this is whatever. This is just my time with you guys. But the one at night when I buy this, that is going to be a real podcast with my oldest daughter. My oldest daughter is a very interesting person. On BitLife, I got banned for buying subs. Dude, why would you do that? That's one thing I refuse. I will not buy followers. I will not buy... Because you can tell. Like, if all of a sudden you logged in one day and you were like, wow, my favorite streamer went from 5,000 followers to 25,000 overnight, and then the chat didn't change, I think it would be a little suspicious. Just a little bit. And so I would never want to... I mean, I know a lot of people are like, dude, fake it until you make it. Nah, I'm good. I don't want to fake it till I make it. I want to make sure we nail this. But this right here is a very important piece of gear for what I want to accomplish. I've been watching all the reviews and everything. The only thing that I worry about is the microphone inputs. So it has 2 microphone inputs, but I'm wondering if I could just use a different piece of equipment to plug the mics in. And then I got to figure out, well, am I going to use these? Because I have 2 of the waves, and they're both USB mics. I don't know if I can use 2 USB mics at the same time. I may actually have to buy the mixer as well. We'll find out. Or I can just plug in 2 condenser mics right into this bad boy, and that would be fine too. With AI getting smarter every day, I think they could seriously fool YouTube someday. Maybe. But you have to remember, YouTube is really where, or maybe not YouTube itself, but Google is the one that's really developing AI to its fullest, I believe. I mean, obviously other companies are too, like Boston Dynamics and stuff like that. But Google is, at least software-wise, driving the majority of AI training and stuff like that. So they own YouTube. If anything, they're like a foot ahead of us. Because they're the ones that are spending the billions of dollars to get it. So by the time it's open source to like me and you, they've already implemented it. And they've already implemented it in the worst possible way, guaranteed. All you have to do is have an account and watches a few videos and channels a day. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Oh, man. Hey, let's just look real quick here. How's my, let me see. 16 views, 4 views. Oh, I need to delete this one. This was when I was just testing it out. Yeah, I need to delete that one. That one was not meant for consumption. So let's go ahead and remove that one. Sir? How do I... Oh, is it here? Delete forever. I understand that it is a permanent deletion. There you go. I don't know what these 2 are. I'm not sure. Oh, I had a 50%, but listen, my first video at least, it's not doing too bad. I mean, it's 18 views already, 3 comments. You guys have been pretty awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. If you have an account on YouTube and you don't watch any videos, your account can get suspended real quick because of bot spam. No, I've had unused accounts for years. Like, I have so many. If I click up here, switch accounts, dude, look at all these accounts I have. And some of these I manage for other people. Some are mine, you know. But most of these accounts have no activity. I mean, they're years old, but they won't ban you. Like, you really need to do, like, some actual stuff to get banned. Like, they need to see some kind of, like, not good activity. You know what I mean? Hey, what's it doing? All right, there we go. So I won't do, I won't do live anymore. But this is a part of it. So I do need to add. I don't know. I'm not. I doubt that I'm going to get any donations for this, but I am going to put it up here, and we'll see. We'll see if the audience over the next few months want to support. But that would be pretty dope. This is more like baller territory, I guess. But yeah. While we're here, though, why don't we just check in? We did get the oof stones. If nobody saw those, if you're just tuning in, I co-managed my little brother's account. For example, if his phone is stolen. Yeah, like that's perfect, right? That's team effort right there. That's pretty awesome. That is actually pretty awesome. All right, let's go back. I don't plan on doing like current events today, really. I just want to see if there's anything like huge or anything like that. To pay for trespassing, there it is. Yeah. Let me see. All right, so there's really nothing I want to discuss that as far as current events go. We'll leave these up here while we talk. Oh man, we're gonna play balloons here in a little while. We're gonna wrap this up here shortly. And my little sister got his password and was scrolling through his entire phone, so I shut that down real fast. Dude, you got to, man. You gotta set some kind of like borders. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just let people just snoop around phones and stuff like that. You gotta shut that down real fast. Like, boo, get out of here. When we go to balloons, I will never upload gameplay to YouTube. I will always upload this kind of content to YouTube. So that's something to remember. It's one of those things like gameplay. I feel like we live now, we talk, we play, we're engaging. That's not something that you would go back necessarily watch. I mean, some people would, but I feel like that's an incentive for watching me live. If you could just go back and watch it a year from now, then what's the incentive for showing up other than being able to talk to me? Most people don't actually talk to me. I would say 80% of the people that come here, and it's probably the same for a lot of others, probably lurk. That's it. Most of my audience lurks. I would say there's only a few of you guys that feel very comfortable sending me messages. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, man, shoulders feel a little bit better for those that are tracking my injuries. I got injured in a streaming incident. I was playing video games, and shoulders feeling pretty good. I've been babying it for like the last week. Still got a little bit of issues up here in the tight muscle area, but that's just because I'm like really muscular, and it doesn't always seem like that I am. Some days I look fluffier than others, but I also want you guys to know, since April, I'm down 11 pounds. 11 pounds I've lost. I've been doing intermittent fasting. So for the last 5 or 6 months since I started streaming with you guys, what I've been doing is I eat all the way up until I go to sleep. And then I don't eat again. So I go to sleep between 12 and 2 a.m. So between midnight and 2 a.m., that's my bedtime range. And then I wake up between 8 and 9 a.m. the next morning. And then I don't eat until 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The only thing I do is drink water and I drink tea. That's it. Well, that and an edible. So I do eat just a tiny bit. So my body doesn't necessarily always go into intermittent fasting, but I do it from time to time. I stretch out. I try to skip a meal, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Jesus, that was a lot of words just to say that. Since my sister is 18 now, my parents are allowed to look just through her phone, which is true. She's a legal adult, and she made that really clear. Oh yeah, if I went and tried looking through my daughter's phone, dude, it'd be like World War III, and I wouldn't even do that. When my kids are 18, I will respect their sovereignty, right? They are their own person. I hope that they do things smart. I hope that they become a reasonable adult, and I respect that. There was a huge argument because my parents don't understand privacy that well. I don't really think it's one of those things that you need to understand. It should be a normal, natural thing for human beings to respect somebody else's privacy, right? Like, I don't just go to my neighbor's yard, right? I go with an intent to ask them something, and then I quickly remove myself from their yard when I'm done. But if they also said, hey, we don't really want you around, I'd be like, cool, I'll respect that. At 18 and older, I mean, even at 16, I'm not going to go through my kids' stuff. Like, unless I really thought there was like handguns in the house, crack in the dressers or something like that. I mean, other than that, like, if I was really worried, like there was some serious behavior that was going to be life altering, I would extend that right. But for just every day to day, I don't want to read my kids' diaries. I'm not interested in that. I would like them to have some kind of autonomy, and I would like them to know that I respected them. Because one day they're going to leave, and they're going to go to their own house, and I would love it if they came back one day and visited me. Like, because that's the quickest way to basically separate yourself from those that you love. Just completely the relationship. That's the worst. Crack in the dresser, dude. I remember I was 16, there was condoms in my dresser. My grandma flew in from Michigan, and she decided to clean out my drawers. Dude, I came home, and like there was a somber mood over the entire family. Like, Adam, how could you have condoms in your dresser? Grandma, they're not mine. That's not going to work. You're right. They're mine. I'm having sex. They were all appalled because I had no shame. I actually didn't give a shit. Oh, man. Not well hidden at all. No, not at all. Sir, you're literally wearing the gun. You just killed him. No, I threw it in the river, officer. No, we see it. It's on your hip. Usually hide it in my mattress. Dude, that's the second place they look. So it's always the second place they look. I had an interesting childhood, needless to say. But yes, sorry if I overshare. Dude, I hope we're not having any oofs in here. Oh, man. This is always a good time. Do you guys watch other just chatting streams? Is this like a normal thing for you guys? I've been getting into Devin Nash. Devin Nash and another guy called Ron Ecstasy. And he's a silly pot smoker, I assume from either Wisconsin or Michigan, maybe. Could be upstate New York. He could be Canadian. He very well could be Canadian. Anyway, I like his vibe. He only streams like a few times a week. But he seems like a cool dude. What about I drill a hole in a laminate and I hide it in there? Dude, that would be good hiding. Remember, the harder you make it to get to, the more they'll respect you. I believe that's the going rate. Is that true? Can anybody validate that claim? Actually, I'm not sure. Oh, man. I have rarely had to hide anything. At one point in my life, I chewed tobacco. I snuff in my lip like that. And I quit. I quit a long time ago. I'm ashamed that I even did it. And I hid it from my wife because she thought it was so gross. So I would only do it at work. And then one night I got so pissed at her, I went outside. I opened up the secret compartment in my car and I took it out. I said, "See this, you bitch? Right here. I mean, I didn't call her a bitch, but I wanted to. I really wanted to at that time because we were fighting. I don't sling that word needlessly. But I think she had like pushed me to the limit that day, and I was like, you know what? I don't even care if you don't like me. I want you to not like me. Even better, hide it in a special compartment in the walls, dude. Make sure it's like a 4-foot thick concrete wall with like a secret vault inside that just a human body can barely fit into. And then tell people you found Jimmy Hoffa in it, dude. You'll be famous, especially if it's in Europe. I think they still think that Jimmy Hoffa is like buried in a cement pillar at one of the stadiums in like Michigan or Ohio or some shit like that. I forget which stadium they think it is. Let's look it up. We're literally we're right here. Jimmy Hoffa cement pillar. Which one? Let's see. Cement pillar. What in the world? Oh, man. Oh, wait, no, it's right here. At General Motors headquarters. It was a book that came out. This guy right here. This is like an American mystery right here. Like you know, Irish people are still wondering if Loch Ness, the Loch Ness monster, Nessie, if she exists. In America, we're still trying to figure out where the hell they buried this guy. Which cement pillar is it? Which one is it? I'm in the Netherlands, so that's perfect, dude. If I'm telling you, if you did that and you started showing it off, like, yeah, I bought this house. It had a weird foundation. The wall was 4 feet thick. We decided to go in and we exhumed his body. We found out it was Jimmy Hoffa. Sorry, we already cremated it. We have no evidence of it. But that's true. Dude, you could end up selling tickets to your neighborhood and people would just come on over and just look at your hole. Hey, there's a sentence you don't say too often. They would just go and stare in your hole. Just be like, oh shit, that's where Jimmy Hoffa was. That's pretty cool. Dude, you'd make headlines everywhere. For the fact that it's in the Netherlands instead of here in the U.S., Detroit, Michigan. Dude, that's crazy. All right, Daily Mail is gross. We got to get off their website. The Daily Mail, yucks. Look at your hole. Look at it. Stare at it. Dude. Oh, man, that right there could be a soundbite. Every time somebody follows and it just bloop. Dude, you stare at it. Hey, thanks, guys, for joining the community. Appreciate that. There's so many fun things I'd like to do with the stream. I think as I build Steam, we'll get there. I'm going to order the curtain for today. There's going to be a curtain that goes on the side of the wall. I'm going to try to order that today, too. We have the munds for it, and I would like that to be so. Yeah, we're going to be winding down momentarily. Did anybody want to... Is there anything that we need to discuss today? Is there anything, any questions from the audience? We can open it up for a Q&A for this last little portion. Probably about 10 minutes, maybe. 30 minutes, depending on what kind of conversation. Like by 12:30, I would like to have this wrapped up so I can at least have 30 minutes to kind of do what I need to do and then come back up at 1. But if we end up at 12, I'll come up at 12:30 and we should be good as well. Are you gay with guys? Yeah, I could be, but he's, oh, no. He's actually at the right age. He's 18. So, I mean, it wouldn't feel good, but at least it would be legal. Damn, that would be crazy. Anyway, hi, hey, unjacked. There's a streamer on YouTube who uses Charlie Leclerc's screaming yes as a donation. I don't know actually who that is. Who is this guy? Hold on. Charles? Wait. That's not how you spell. How do you... God damn it. Am I this high? Charles? What was it? Leclerc? Oh, right there. Boom! Who is this guy? He races? Hold on. He is a Monegasque racing driver? He's 22 years old, Monte Carlo, Monaco. Dude, that's pretty badass. Could you imagine being 22 years old and you're racing for Team Ferrari? Jesus Christ. That's a human being with real ambitions right there. That's pretty. I haven't seen him screaming, but I can imagine what he sounds like. Probably like an angel. If I had to guess, he probably sounds like an angel. Nice. I don't want to hear him screaming necessarily on the stream, but I am going to look it up. It's an F1 driver. I've never been into racing. Do I have any race fans here? Do we have any guys? Unjacked confirmed. Oh no, this secret is out, Gary. Why would you? Sounds amazing. Look it up on YouTube though. I will definitely check it out. I will. Jesus, he always clips me in my worst possible moments. Not really screaming. It's funny because it's distorted by the wind. All right, what the fuck? Let's just do it. Let's just do it right here. This one? I can see that. I can honestly understand that because, dude, could you imagine the amount of adrenaline rushing through his veins during that? Dude, that's got to be absolute insanity, dude. That right there is just pure happiness. That's what that is. It's not even him screaming. It's him just accepting the amount of awesomeness into his body. That's what that is right there. That's not screaming. I thought it was like, have you guys ever seen the screaming goats? I'm sure you guys have. Right? You guys are a bunch of streaming like the screaming goats here. We don't need a... I mean, dude, this shit is funny every single time. Hold on. I swear to God, no matter how many times I see that, when that particular scream comes on, I lose my shit. That one right there is the perfect one. He won the Italian race. Yeah, he says the best day of his life, dude. It would literally be the best day of my life too, and my next life, assuming reincarnation's real. Dude, winning something like that would be phenomenal. I have experienced maybe nothing to that degree, but I have experienced like pure bliss in that like same zone like twice. I think twice in my life. The last time that I've experienced it was the day that I put on Master Sergeant. All right, Jesus Christ. Am I going to tell this story too? I stood in front of my squadron and there was 200 people there and my family was there. Actually, my wife was not there. She was in the Philippines, but I brought my 2 kids there, and it's tradition in the Air Force that they put the stripes on the arm right here. And then somebody comes in and punches it on and it's a symbol of like congratulations. So at the same time, you get hit on both arms, Doosh, right? Have you guys ever seen this? Wait, can't wait to show that to guys. Yeah, dude, he's gonna be like, "What the f?" Air Force enlisted promotion ceremony. Hold on 1 second. I need something like just quick and simple. Okay. Just so okay. Step promotion here. 2 minutes and 53 seconds. We won't even watch the whole thing. All right. Oh shit.
So
Hold
right
on.
before the holidays, Chief Matthias and I were doing some welfare checks.
This is what I would
Stopped by
do.
the VDOC one day, and
Okay,
he
let's
was
skip this,
like,
right? She's giving him stripes. All right, they just put the stripes on the arm. Right? Hold on. See, okay, they just stripes on. Do they do the punch? Okay. He was getting promoted right there. So that was the last time I felt this. To make E7 in the U.S. Air Force is very hard. And I made it at 15 years. And when I put it on, all 200 people got on their feet and they cheered. And it was probably one of the most elated points in my life that I had achieved E7. Like only 3%. Wait, is it 3? No, I think it's like 10%. Only 10% of 350,000 people will ever experience wearing E7. So there you go. All right, anyway. Can't wait to show the guys. Jump starting the conversation about religion, huh? No. I'm not. We're not going religion today. No religion and no politics today. Not gonna lie, I'm just playing Fortnite. Dude, you don't have to lie to me. You can tell me. I'm good with that. We're gonna be playing balloons here shortly. I just want to continue the conversation here. But anyway, do you guys have any points like this in your life, like where like where Charles is screaming, he just won the F1. For me, it was this was the last time I experienced this. There was other times before this, but Katie, I'm just playing with you, just so you know. But this was like a pinnacle, right? Do you guys have anything in particular that you've experienced to where you were just, I don't know, like almost paralyzed from happiness? Like that's like this guy right here on the stage that I'm showing you. His world just changed in an instant with that promotion. Like you guys don't realize how changing what I just showed you to this one guy. I don't know who he is or anything like that, but it's huge, absolutely huge. Anyway, that's how that day felt for me. We'll go back to Oof Rocks. Shortest way to summarize it: religion is kind of cringe, and politics is interesting. Period. I mean, I guess if you really wanted to boil it down to almost nothing, I'll give you that. I think religion is genius. I don't think it's cringe at all. I think it's the most. I think it's the most amazing thing that mankind has ever created. I'm not saying it's the most beautiful thing. I think it's dark. There's a lot to it, man. But I would say religion ranks even higher than the invention of the wheel. Let's see. What? Moss atheist too? I don't know who that is. Why though? Because of the power, man. The power to control billions of minds, to convince people to give you their money, their wealth, to control thousands of years, crusades. People literally kill themselves for it. People live by this book. Dude, it's the most prolific thing. It's not cringe at all. I don't think so. I'm not saying you're wrong. I mean, you could very well be right. I could be wrong. I'm atheist too. I am too. I'm an atheist. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to hate on religion necessarily, but I respect it for what it is. It is a tool to control people. It's what it is. It always has been about power and money. Religion is not about going to heaven. They had to find a way to control barbarism, right? People back then just killed each other. There was no rule of law. Come arrest me. Yeah, right. We had an uncivilized society. It took religion to found like organizational, an organizational meritocracy in so many ways. Anyway, I didn't want to go about religion, but that's how I feel on the surface about it. Okay. Is it mods only in here? No, these guys are just hanging out with me. We don't have a huge audience right now, Katie. But, I mean, we will for balloons. Once I bring balloons up, a lot more people will come in here. But for the first 2 to 3 hours, when I just do like the tea with unjacked, it's not normally a huge audience or anything. Most people are working, right? Most people are doing some shit with their lives. They're not hanging out with me. What? I'm not even hot with like a huge rack or anything. I'm just like some middle-aged man droning on about getting off my lawn. You might get 20 viewers with balloons. Oh, man. Take these Pepe hands. Oh, one day I'm going to get more than 20 viewers. You'll see. You'll see. Yeah, but now it's a huge problem in the world too. If everything was, if everyone was atheist and forward thinking, yeah, I agree, and I think we are getting there. I think we're starting to see the breakdown of real religion. I mean, if you just look at the numbers of free thinkers around the world, like I was amazed when I lived in the Philippines. I was actually amazed that there was a society of free thinkers in Manila. I wanted to join them so bad too. I never did because we moved. But I mean, when you talk about a country that is so Catholic, and they were, they were occupied by Spain for 300 years. The Catholic Church just completely brainwashed that country. Absolutely, just melted minds over the course of 300 years. I mean, they have the most beautiful cathedrals. I mean, that country is so Catholic, but I would say in the last 10 years, I've seen it slip away. It's sliding away in the Philippines and many other countries. And no, I'm not a comp player. Oh, dude, no worries at all. Dude, no worries at all. You can be a MOB player. Just had to put that out there. Dude, feel free. I have to do it on PC because it's the only thing powerful enough to run the stream. So I don't have a choice. Oh, man. This is good stuff. I'm actually really enjoying this new layout of the stream where I can just kind of have a conversation first thing in the morning and kind of warm up into gameplay. I think that's pretty good. This is something I would like to perhaps continue in the future. And you know what? I think the longer I do this, I think the more interested some people will get, especially as I upload clips to YouTube. So... the Catholic Church was absolutely awful back then. They even deliberately brought diseases from Europe. I mean, I don't know. I don't get that deep into the religion, but I mean, it's not what it seems. That's for sure. Just because they felt superior. Yeah, I mean, why believe in science when you have a book that tells you everything? We don't need to know how we got here. We don't need to know that the Big Bang exists. We just need to know that we were put here for reasons. Reasons we have no clue. But if you need religion to live your life, if that is what gets you from point A to point B, then go for it. I don't want to take that away from anybody. Simple as that. Like I have one of my kids is a believer. She's a Christian. Like, she believes in it. She didn't grow up with me. That's why. That's exactly why. But and I will respect her her want and desire unless it hurts people. Then I will not respect it. As soon as it goes from you believing into something to you wielding that as a weapon, that's when I draw the line. As soon as you wield it as a weapon, whether it's looking down at somebody because they don't believe, or putting yourself on a pedestal because you're a reborn Christian, like, that's where I draw the line. But as long as you want to keep it to yourself, you want to use it as a guiding light to get you to the end of your life, I will respect you for it. As long as you're a nice person and you're not using it as a weapon, I will respect you all day long. I will never, ever try to convince you not to believe. Because some people actually need that. They need it. And who am I? Who am I to take that away from them? I don't even debate people anymore. I don't give a shit if you believe what you want to believe. But I'm letting you know I'm an atheist. Have been for a long time. It's okay. I think that's perfectly okay. I'm going to lay in the ground and decompose just as well as the next guy. So I don't get any benefits by, going every Sunday to this building down the road and hand them $25. It's not going to help me decompose any better. It's not going to send me up to this fake place. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's 12:07. I'll if you guys have any other questions, feel free. I'll give you like another 2 minutes if there's anything you want me to address or anything like that. Otherwise, we'll wrap this up for the day, and I'll get ready for the next stream, and I'll bring up balloons, and we'll get cracking over there. Let's see. We have D's nuts. Does anybody want to address Doe's nuts? Anybody? West Virginia, nice to see you, buddy. Nice to see you, my friend. Hey, what you doing? Oh man. Yeah, we're just hanging out, man. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. I can address these nuts all the time. So I figure what you're going to need to give me is about 30 minutes. About to finish this Scourge Arrow. Dude, it's been so long since we played together. Are you still playing in hardcore? Just asking for a friend. I built a curse bot last night. I'm running around cursing things. All I have to say is placebo effect. Dude, the placebo effect is a real thing. Anybody that doesn't believe in the placebo effect, dude, and the Mandela effect is also a real thing. Hell no, I'm about to. Shit, yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm a curse bot, so if anybody needs a curse bot to run with them, I'll run with you. Dude, I'd run with you. I'll just run with you, man. All I ask for is a little bit of the loot. That's it. I'll run with everybody. Hey, while Mashi is not here, what is his build? He switched it last night, I think. What did he switch to? He switched it when we went offline. We did Uber Lab, and then he went offline. I'm not sure what his actual end skill is. For real. That is true. I don't know why he messes with you so much. Gary, what did you do to even stem this? It's not even a huge deal. There's no way it's a huge deal. Dude, don't feed into it. The moment you give him what he wants, he's just going to come at you for more. Don't let him get in your head, dude. I have Scourge Arrow, an Explosive Trap, and Arc Witch. Dude, that's awesome. My character can run almost every single curse. There's a few little upgrades I got to do. But yeah, I'll run with everybody. So I'll be on later tonight. If you want to run together a little bit, we certainly can. I'll bring out my curse bot and follow you around. I'm still leveling it though. It's only like level 81 or 2. So I still have some respecs I got to do to it. And there's like 2 other pieces of equipment I got to get. But anyway, anybody that wants to run with me in PoE, I'll be on the Discord tonight. And you guys are welcome to jump in. And certainly we can do some mapping together or whatever. I don't care. I'll go into your hideout and I'll follow you around. Why is PoE not viable? it's just because not a lot of people like to watch it, or because it's small player base, or both. It's not viable for me for a few reasons. One, it's very demanding on my shoulder, and lately I've been having a lot of problems with pain in my shoulder from all the clicking and all the moving. Like, it's like, I don't know if I got to get a better like ergonomic desk, and it's probably my fault and not the fault of PoE. So for me, it's not viable long term, just because I need to get this shoulder fixed. Like, once I feel better with this shoulder, maybe. But the other reason why is PoE, the PoE community. It's not necessarily toxic, but it's not very like new streamer friendly. It's not even old streamer friendly. Like, West Virginia found me playing Path of Exile way back in Incursion League. That was like a year ago, over a year ago now. And so I found him through there. But I'm just saying, like, for the most part, PoE, the community has their favorite streamers, and most PoE viewers are not hopping around looking for new streamers to watch. Like, the majority of and the reason is, most people playing Path of Exile, because it's such a technical game, they're looking for people that actually know how to play it, and play it at a pretty serious level. If you're going to watch somebody, you're going to watch somebody like Mathel or Cute Dog. Somebody that understands the game almost incessantly, just so thoroughly. It's like watching somebody else play Fortnite when Ninja's playing, right? Most people just want to know how to play it better. And Path of Exile is kind of like that. And I'm not the expert at Path of Exile. I'm more entertaining. But it's, for me, I cannot do it. I can't tell you. Yes. Oh, the number base isn't that bad. I mean, it is slightly lower than Balloons. But it's actually not that bad. Like, I wasn't really complaining about my my average viewership when I was playing at the beginning of the league. Let's see, I have Scourge Arrow, Wise Pee-wee. Mashi gets mad at me because I don't understand shit right away. Yeah, he has a very short fuse for you, man. I think Silly does too. I don't know. Those poor guys. I have kids, so it doesn't bother me at all. Like, you could ask me every stupid question in the book, and I'd be like, "You're doing great, son. You're doing great." They don't have kids. They have no idea what patience is. Like, I feel like a man doesn't develop patience until at least his early 30s. And even then it's questionable. But now that I'm in my 40s, my patience game is so strong, dude. I'm like next level on my patience game. Like, I figure by the time I'm in my 50s, I could be one of those Zen gurus, dude. I'll be one of the most patient dudes you've ever seen. Or me, yeah, for sure, right? West Virginia right there. It's there's just small people. I mean, not small people. There's just a small group of people that hop around PoE channels. It's nice. Once in a while I got a new follower. You guys saw it. I had 27 followers at the beginning of February before I started playing Bloons. I'll bring it up. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about, and then we're going to go. Right here. This was all PoE right here. All PoE. I had a whole whopping 20. Before I started. Hold on. Where is it? Right here. Monday? No. Hold on. How the hell? Okay. So, like, all the way up here, I had like 27 followers. That was it. That was it. For 2 years of streaming PoE. Now, I wasn't as consistent as I am now. Like, exactly when I'm streaming. That you could probably turn on your stream or Twitch right now, and I'm probably live. 9 out of 10 times I am. Back then, I was pretty hit or miss, so a lot of this could be very anecdotal. I'm sorry. I'm just simply not going to ask him anymore. Appreciate his help and all, but I'm not that smartest guy. Yeah, sometimes, dude, you just have to find a different path. The path of least resistance. Gotta go get some turpentine, because tomorrow we'll paint the window frames. Dude, I like that. Turpentine, dude. That's something I don't use a whole lot of. But yeah, I mean, just this is just for a reference. To answer your question, PoE is not very viable unless you're super freaking good at the game. And I would argue that you'd have to stream it at different times. Like right now, like this is probably the biggest deciding factor for me anyway. I only stream between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. This is probably like the deadest part of Twitch's audience around the world right now. I probably stream in the ultimate lull. Like if I just shifted my clock until people got home from work here in the US, I bet you I would actually have a viable channel right now. I would probably be closer to partner than I am. So there's another little tip. The time of day that you stream really matters. Like right now, everybody's at work. Nobody's at home watching Twitch. I mean, there are a lot, but not as many that there will be in about 6 hours from now. Like I said, if I just streamed 6 hours later, I would miss a lot of you guys, but my audience would probably grow substantially faster. I have summer vacation. Yeah, I mean, school's out right now, but most people are playing outside. Most people aren't sitting out in the house on the couch watching Twitch all day waiting for the school season to come back. Like that's probably not happening if I had my guess. All right, last questions. Anything before I go? Otherwise, you can ask them when we're playing balloons. I got to go and grab a little bite to eat and get prepped for the next one, and then we'll be good to go. So last remaining questions. Otherwise, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this later on YouTube, please feel free to like, subscribe, and more content to come for sure. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I will be back in about 30 minutes. I'm going to bring down the stream. I'm going to go take care of a few things. I'll be back. See you tomorrow then? Perfect. I will see you guys for another stream in approximately 20 to 30 minutes. I'll be back. All right. Thank you guys. See you soon.